Alrighty, folks, welcome to Dixie Sports Plus, a Southerner's guide to all things sports plus other conversations. How's your mama?
She's all right.
She's all right. What's
good.
up, y'all? Welcome to the greatest sports show you've probably never watched. Jamie Curley here with AK-47 Alan Kinnemer.
What's up, guys?
We got Spicy J on the board.
Spicy J.
She's taking care of the board of us. Big Bucks, he'll be back next week.
Oh, okay.
And maybe Treese.
Oh,
Treese
wow.
might be back next week.
We're just going to have a full house next week.
I know, we might. It'll be good. So, again, welcome to the show. Again, this is where we talk a little bit about everything. And, again, there's way too much to cram into 4 quarters, so we make this a 9-inning show. And, of course, to start every show, every 9-inning game, the umpire always starts the same way, and that is play ball. So here we go. We're jumping right on into the Legacy Electrical first inning. Again, any of your electrical needs in the central Alabama area, Legacy Electrical, 205-615-2722. Call Mike, Chance, these guys. Anything you may need from them, they can hook you up from something super small to as big as you need. Even if you're wiring an entire house, they can handle that. And again, that is mylegacyelectrical.com. Check them out on Facebook, internet, whatever, or 205-615-2722. Oh, your ride's here. Alan's ride just showed up. Hey, what's up? That's the problem with a live show outside. We get that at least twice a week.
We do have some of the trustful firemen that do listen.
No, do they really?
Yeah.
You guys are awesome. Appreciate all that y'all do right there. So, again, we're going to hop right on into the first inning. Normally we talk about football. It's not quite football season yet. We're getting there.
Even though there is some news.
There is news.
Regarding football.
Like NFL?
No.
Oh.
With collegiate. You know, they're trying to push that bill through to regulate, which they need to.
They do.
Signetti came out and made a statement this week that, you know, college football is going to be on life support if they don't get this on.
Good. They need guys like that, you know,
Yeah.
older coaches that have been there, done this for 30-plus years, Nick Saban, Signetti, some of these guys to say, we better put some reins on this wild horse or it's going to drive everything crazy. So, yeah, a lot of college football news. We'll talk about it a little bit next week. I want to talk about some NIL stuff next week as things die down with high school and college-based, college softball, things like that. So we're going to move on in. This past week, I was blessed to get to go out to Oklahoma City. I'd never been to OKC.
Was it fun?
It was a lot of fun.
Hope
Long
you had a great
drive.
time.
10 hours.
You had a great time.
He's still jealous because he didn't get to go.
Was Dixie Sports Plus represented?
Yes, it was very well represented. We picked up a lot of folks. We handed out cards. We had all kinds of cool stuff. So, got to come in a little bit. Anyway, so again, it is the heart of softball right here in the College World Series. Real close. You're going to whisper in my ear.
I'm going to whisper in your headset.
Right here, go ahead and lick it. Anyway, out in OKC, it started out with 8. There are now 4 left. Mississippi State is gone.
3.
There's 3. That's right. We're down to 3 left. Let's see. Mississippi State's gone. Arkansas, those were the first 2 out. UCLA is out. Who else was it?
Now Tennessee's out.
Nebraska's out. Tennessee just
Tennessee.
got beat twice in a row today by Texas.
Yep.
Texas won 5-2 in the first game to force an if-necessary game, and it was. And then Texas shut out Tennessee 4-0. So Texas is in the national championship game for the second year in a row.
Out of the loser bracket.
Yes, out of the loser bracket. The first game they lost to Tennessee.
Yep.
And then got their revenge right here and beat them twice in a row. So Texas, for the second year in a row, is in the national championship game.
And
they won it last year.
Yeah, and you know, if I was a younger fella, man, I'd be hollering at that Tennessee pitcher. She's a beauty.
Slim Pickens.
She's beautiful.
6'1", about 125
but always
pounds. Yeah.
smiling, and man, she could
is.
sling a softball.
And she got pulled the other day in one of the games. Here's some more visitors. She got pulled the other day in the game, about the 5th inning. I'm not sure why, but she had a smile on her face the whole time. She's picking up everybody. She's giving them high fives. So
Good team player.
Yes. So Tennessee is out. Texas in the final. We're about to find out tonight who Texas will play. Alabama has not lost a game. They've won their first 2.
I just thought of who the use. So this
You're trying to ruin the Alabama thing here.
No,
aren't you?
this carries on from earlier
Oh
conversation.
Lord, what?
The UCLA girl.
Yeah.
The right fielder.
UCLA. Yeah.
No, what was the movie? Oh, I've lost it.
I don't know.
She was like a warden, and she always wore sweat clothes.
I don't know.
And
I don't think that's
it's
a movie
kid's movie.
we
It's a
can
kid's
talk
movie.
about.
No, it's a kids movie. And they
Women in Cell Block C.
yeah. She had this boarding school or whatever. It's
I
a
have
kids
no idea what you're
Matilda.
Matilda.
Yes.
Okay. I
You
got
know the lady.
Yes, the
Mat-
Mino.
That's who
her?
that girl reminds me of.
Okay.
She gets up there and
Yes, if you notice the UCLA girl drops, she says she's not. She's trying to focus and meditate. It's
Yeah,
right in front of
it's
the
a
camera every
reset.
time.
It's awful.
He was texting me like, I hope they hit her. Please strike her out. I hope she strikes out on
sit
two
her
pitches.
down.
So anyway, UCLA out.
We don't have
Texas
to
Tech
watch her
beat them
anymore.
to get into the game tonight. 6 o'clock, Alabama plays Texas Tech. If Alabama wins, they proceed directly to the finals, which will begin tomorrow night.
No, Wednesday.
No, excuse me, Wednesday. You are correct. It'll be Wednesday. If Alabama loses the first game, they will have to play a second game about 8:30, and the winner of that one will play Texas. So Alabama's looking good. They have to lose twice. They only have to beat Texas Tech once, but Texas Tech's good.
They're
Got
good.
the Mia
But I
girl.
still think Brisky is a dominant pitcher.
Brisky is on fire right now. She's not doing a lot of strikeouts. She's got a decent amount, but the Alabama defense has
Right.
really
She's
stepped
letting
up.
her defense work.
Yeah, letting them play, and they have made some fantastic plays. It's funny, during the Nebraska game, we dropped 2 easy pop flies. But it happened with 2 outs, and we got out of it. No runs scored
Did I
off of
see
those
that?
errors.
Oh, I saw it on TV. You were in person, right? You saw it in person.
Yes, I
when
was
they
there.
dropped- Okay.
I was there. It was
That's
great.
clear.
Check out our post. I posted some of the things about it. So anyway, sorry about that. So tonight,
We don't
Alabama
travel as a
actually
team.
should be starting about the time the show ends.
I'm gonna let it go.
Please do. Anyway, and there is a chance. Marty
There we
Caldwell.
go.
Marty Caldwell. I got tickets. Somebody gave us tickets. It wasn't like I went and bought them.
Yeah.
But Marty Caldwell, his son Brady, and John McClenny are going up. And if I can get out of work Friday, we're gonna head back up there. I got permission. Hey, Alan, you want to go?
You know, I appreciate the invite, but I won't want to feel.
If I
like
get a
the third
ticket,
wheel.
if I get a ticket, if I can get a fifth
I
one,
got the kids.
I'll see. I may get one just to take
Just
it.
to rub it in.
Anyway, Women's College World Series. Again, check out us on TikTok and Instagram. All kinds of posts this past week while I was up there. Got to interview a lot of people. Got to talk to some folks. Did some live interviews, some live shots of the game, and did a lot of fun stuff. It was a great time to be at the College World
Yeah.
Series anyway. It's just a great experience. They do a super job there at Devon Park. Or Devon Park, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, there in Oklahoma City. And, of course, we happened to be there Saturday night when the Game 7 of the NBA Finals,
Yeah.
Eastern Finals were there, or Western Finals. Downtown Oklahoma City was rocking.
Oh, I bet.
Now, had OKC won, it would have been even more rocking.
Right.
So, anyway, it was great to be at
And
the College
they
World
call that
Series.
the greatest show on dirt.
Greatest show on dirt. Yes, what they said there. In
And
the
it is
softball
good.
Game. It is.
Yeah,
It's a lot of fun to watch softball because
It
it's
is
boom,
a
boom,
faster.
bang, bang.
Yeah, that's right.
Game's over in an hour and 20 minutes when that's only the third inning in a baseball game.
And you know, something else I noticed, when you go to a baseball game, there is going to be some yelling at the umpire. And I don't know if it's just that these umpires are really, really good, but like I just didn't see a
There's
lot.
not as much.
I
There's
didn't
not as much.
see as much of that,
Yeah.
and they sure aren't using ABS.
They are not. And there's a few calls like, oh, that was outside, that
Right.
was inside. That's always going to be the case.
But they
You
don't
have
march down the baseline, jump in the umpire's
No, they
ear.
don't.
They're just like, we'll get
No.
it next time.
And all the coaches that are there at the World Series are very experienced coaches, so
Right.
they're a little bit more laid back, a little
Yeah.
bit more chill about that. So again, College World Series going on tonight. Alabama plays at 6, Game 1. Hopefully there will not be a Game 2. And then Wednesday night, it will be Texas versus either Alabama or Texas Tech.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the College World Series. And a quick wrap up. We're going to move on here quickly to the NBA since we're talking about this. The finals are set. Again, this is
Thank you.
what Alan thinks of the NBA finals. This is what most people think. Alan, most people. And I do like it now that OKC is out. I kind of didn't want them to win it 3 years in a row, so it's kind of getting some new blood back out there. So again, if you weren't paying attention, the New York Knicks have won 11 in a row. The Knicks have won 11 games in a row. They lost 1 or 2 there to Atlanta early. But they are on fire. They are killing it right now. It's unbelievable. Jalen Brunson is averaging about 30 to 31 points per game. He is on fire. The Knicks are really, to me, the team to beat, even though the Spurs are the odds to win it right now. The Spurs did beat OKC Thunder in 7 games. They went into Oklahoma Saturday night and beat them for Game 7 and handled them. Pretty much had the lead the whole game. At 61, OKC took the lead. And then Spurs put on about a 7 or 8 point streak right there and then never look back. So it's going to come down to probably should be the MVP if the Spurs win. It's going to be Victor Mimbanyuana or Mimby. 22 years old.
Yeah.
22 years old, and he's about 7 foot 100, and he owned OKC.
Wow.
They could not stop him. So he is the future of the league.
What does the winner get? Do they get like a get out of jail free card or
Yes,
something?
they get a free driving pass
Okay.
and a get out of jail and be a thug for another
Most
year
of them
award.
are gonna need it.
Most thug award. So anyway, it comes down to the San Antonio Spurs and the New York Knicks. The Knicks have not been there since 2000. I wrote it down. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, it's been like the last championship the Knicks have won was like 1972.
1872?
It might as well be 1872 with the Knickerbockers.
1972? Wow.
So they've been to the finals a
Before
couple
my
of
time.
times since then, but the New York is going crazy that the Knicks are in the finals. They love it. San Antonio versus the Knicks. We'll see what happens. Right now, the Spurs are favored slightly at negative 220, while the Knicks are plus 170. So it's really kind of about a 60% odds for the Spurs and 40% for the. And I'm telling you, I'm going with the Knicks now because they're scoring more points than people can defend. I mean,
What is that?
that's the odds. Negative means you
What is
are
in UK?
supposed to be new. It's supposed to be NYK.
What is
Nuck. The Nucks.
The Nucks.
Them old New York Nucks up there.
Man, them Nucks. We're rooting for them Nucks. Let's go,
Got
Nucks.
them Knickerbockers on. It's a slight favorite. So negative means you're favored.
Sorry. I know what that is. I was like, who is in UK?
Like my spelling, I was in a hurry today. It was a very busy day at work. Some of us work for a living, Alan. I don't get to sit around and sell real
Work
estate.
on the action
make
hoe?
millions. The action hoe. He got an action hoe today.
I did. I was
I'll let
really
you
excited.
figure out what that means.
Don't let your mind get in the gutter. Google it.
Mine went there quickly.
It is. It's a tool for working in the yard and the flower beds. And man, I got them looking
I bet
good.
you're working in the yard.
I was. Gosh.
Anyway, Knicks versus Spurs, NBA starting, let's see, Thursday night. No. Wednesday night, first game 1 in San Antonio. So that wraps up our first inning right here for Legacy Electrical. We got a Legacy Electrical commercial right here. Check them out.
When you need reliable electrical work at a price you can afford, trust Legacy Electrical, proudly serving Birmingham and the surrounding areas. From installations to repairs, our skilled technicians deliver quality service, clear communication, and attention to detail. Every customer, every time. Need it fast? We offer same-day service for most jobs. Dependable, affordable, and always professional. Legacy Electrical is your go-to team for all your residential electrical needs. Visit mylegacyelectrical.com today.
All right, we're back here moving into the second inning, rolling right along here. We're getting into caps painting. Again, I've got the numbers here for caps painting.
Incredible
Again,
group
yes.
to get your home painted.
Yeah, every time I post something, I see something, a heart or a like or a comment by Chris Capps.
Hey, I'm telling you, he's on it. He watches the show
Yeah.
and he puts us out there. Matter of fact, he gave me a hard time because, that hat I got for him sat in the car. And finally, I was like, hey, where are you? And he came by the house and got it because he posted a picture of you at the College
Oh, yeah.
World Series,
Yeah.
a screenshot.
Yeah.
And he said, hey, man, y'all are getting advertisement everywhere.
I know. I handed out a bunch of hats. And next year, if I get to go out there or some of the big places
Oh,
like
I'm
that,
sure
I'm
you
going to
will.
make sure I'm bringing my banner. And
So
I'm going
you
to
won't
set
be
up.
going. Go ahead. Sorry.
You're like the little brother who didn't get the Red Ryder BB gun for Christmas.
That's right.
Anyway, Chris Capps, Capps Painting, 205-337-0729 or capspainting.com. Check these guys out. Anything in the Central Alabama area, good, just quality work, quality people, a great man on top of doing a great job. So again, Capps Painting, check these guys out. They offer up our second inning golf report. Again, the Charles Schwab Challenge out in Fort Worth this past week. Russell Henley, who
Oh.
I've heard his name.
Yeah.
And he's kind of one of those guys that just hangs around in the top 10 or 15. But again, he won it, and he did it dramatically. He was actually down 3 strokes to Eric Cole, and Russell Henley comes in and birdies 16, 17, 18, while Cole pars him.
Man, that's called dialing it in.
That is dialing in. He got 3 under in the last 3 holes to tie him to get to go to the playoff, where he beat Eric Cole in the playoff. You know, it's different tournaments do different things. Sometimes you just play 1 hole.
Right.
Sometimes you play 18. Sometimes you go to hole 1. Sometimes you have to play the whole front 9. There are some where you have to play the whole 18 again. So this is just a one-hole playoff kind of deal, and he ended up winning it. That's one of his first big wins. So Russell Henley wins the Schwab Challenge, Charles Schwab Challenge, with 12 under, beating Eric Cole, also 12 under, but he won in the playoff. Tied for third was Ben Griffin, Alex Smalley, and Mac Mesner, all at -11. So think about that. You're -11, one stroke difference from $1 million.
I mean,
That's one little putt you miss. That's one drive where it gets off onto the side, and rather than birdie, you par, or rather, So that's crazy when you get into one stroke being worth $1 million.
but still, they got me good.
They still got a pretty good payout. There's no doubt about that, because you add all that up and divide it by 3, and they get all that. So Charles Schwab, congratulations to Russell Henley. And then this upcoming week, you have a big one right here. This is the Memorial Tournament, and it's out there in Murfield Village Golf Club in Dublin.
Dublin.
Yes, in Dublin, Ireland. They go out there, so they start working some of the European tours as they're out there in St.
I
Andrews
bet
and
they
some of
are
those things.
hammering some beer out there.
Oh, there's some Guinness being destroyed, because golf, you ain't got to be in that great of shape.
And what's the drink? An Irish whiskey where you take a beer and you drop a shot
Car
of
bomb.
whiskey?
Car
Yeah,
bomb.
I guess. I don't know what
It's called a car bomb. Yes, my daughter Abby has talked about doing a car bomb. And I was like, what is that? And it's like Bailey's cream in Guinness beer
Oh, no.
with Irish whiskey. You drop them all in there and chug it.
No, this is just a beer with a shot of whiskey in it. This is what I'm talking
That's
about.
called Irish water.
No, yeah, that's exactly
Called
right.
sweet tea in Ireland.
Golly, can you? I've had one of those before. It's giving me the hair standing up. On
Oh,
the
it'll
back
get
of my
you.
neck.
It'll get you, definitely. So the Memorial Tournament there in Dublin is coming up, and again, hosted by Jack Nicklaus.
Oh, man,
yeah,
that's
so it's
pretty
one of the
cool.
hosted there, so it's a big one there. Again, of course, Scheffler. Every time I look up who won it last year, it's Scheffler. Who won that last year? Scheffler. Who won that last? So anyway, you got that one coming up, and again, that's going on with the golf. Again, Ryan just gave me, right as I was pulling in, the golf report for this week, so I'll post that as soon as the show is over. And then you've still got the podcast in OTT, not
No TT.
no TT. Next on the tee. Again, check that out. Ryan and Carson, I think there's another guy in there that helps out from time to time. The three of them get down. They do an hour-long podcast.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Dixie Sports Plus. So we've got a podcast out there for you golf lovers that want to get much more into detail. Check out NOTT, not Next on the Tee with Ryan McGuire. And again, he'll have our 3-minute golf report coming up as soon as we finish with the show right here. So that moves us through the second inning. We're flying on along here. Keep Alan from talking. We'll get done well before 7.
Well,
We ain't done yet.
we ain't done yet.
A lot of
Don't
show
count
left.
Your,
A
don't
lot of
count
show
your
left.
chickens.
All right, so we're going to move into the third inning here with the Serving You Ministries at Major League Baseball and NCAA Baseball going on right here. Again, our buddy John Gibson
Gibby.
does a super job out there at Serving You, so check them out at ServingYou.com, Serving You Ministries. Check them up at local Birmingham ministry in 2 locations, Bessemer and Birmingham. Again, they do a super job of helping people out. So if you're looking for a local ministry and you want to go do a food bank, help out with getting food for the needy here in the Birmingham area, check out ServingYou.com, Serving You Ministries. They do a super job out there, and again, helping people, not just a handout.
That's right.
Get up on your feet, and then you go from there. So I love what John does.
Take him a milkshake.
Take him a milkshake. Tell John we said hello, and take him a milkshake, or just food in general. Sweeter the better, but he's just good with food in general.
I would stick with the milkshake.
Is it like peppermint? John? I can't remember.
I mean, if you want to carry him something just
Oh, he's not
small,
going to turn you down.
carry him something. But you want to win him
Peppermint
over.
patties?
You
Maybe
need
John
to
likes
win,
peppermint patties.
You need to win Gibby over. You take him a milkshake from Jack's.
I don't know.
We used to stop and get a milkshake.
New York peppermint patties? Or York peppermint patties? Anyway,
York,
so,
okay.
hey, just bring Gibby some food. Tell him you came from Dixie
Or a
Sports Plus.
Jack's milkshake.
And again, or a Jack's milkshake. That'll work
We
as
used
well.
to stop on the way to after a softball game or tournament.
Yeah.
We would find a Jack's.
Some of your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would find a Jack's and go in there and get us a burger and a milkshake.
That sounds like Gibby. That
Yep.
sounds like Gibby. So again, moving into Major League Baseball, we're about a third of the way through season. I just posted Eric McGuire's MLB report. Again, talking about we're about a third of the way through the season right now, so you're getting a real good idea who lays where, who's down in the cellar, and they're probably not getting out, who's up on the top, what the playoff picture looks like. You're never guaranteed anything, but usually by the 1st of June, the top 8 teams pretty much stay the top 8 teams. You might find 1 or 2 that sneak in or out of there. But anyway, looking good for the Power 5 in the Major League Baseball right now. Chicago Cubs have stayed right in the top 5 all year. Milwaukee Brewers have just moved in over the past week. They popped in last week at 5th place. They're playing really well, playing really sharp. The Dodgers, of course, are the Dodgers, two-time MLB champions. They're probably looking for a third time. The Yankees aren't far off. They're up there kind of with the Cubs. You got the Tampa Bay Rays. Again, amazing because they don't have the stellar lineup.
No.
They don't have the $50 million lineup like the Dodgers and the Yankees and the Cubs have. So the Tampa Bay guys are just playing really well together. But the first team to make it to 40 wins this season is
The Bravos.
the Bravos, the Atlanta Braves.
Do they still do the Tomahawk?
I think so.
Yeah, that's good.
Boom shakalaka!
Man, that button's sticky.
Home run.
Home run.
All right, so again, that's the Atlanta Braves, first team in the major leagues to make it to 40 wins. So congratulations to Atlanta. Look like it could very easily be the Braves and the Dodgers in the National League Finals. Probably looking at the Yankees. Going to end up in the American League. They seem to have the best kind of going on there. So we'll see what happens with the Power League in Major League Baseball. Again, lots of there's some pretty good fights this past week.
Was there?
Got a little scrappy in there every now and then. Yeah,
been
I
watching
like that. Some
softball.
of the no-namers get in there and get in a fight. You know, some guy gets beamed and he doesn't like it. And words. What I love is when the pitchers come flying out of the outfield. Like they're going to do something.
the bullpen.
With $1 million arms. Like they're going to come in swinging punches and break that hand that's
Yeah.
getting them $1 million. They're a bunch of
And then get fined
Yes.
$10,000 or
yeah,
whatever.
big
it
old.
is.
Anyway, so now let's move on to some real baseball, college baseball. So much going on this past week. What a fantastic week. I love when we get to regionals. It reminds me a lot of the NCAA bracket. A lot of people don't care much about college baseball until the brackets show up here with the regionals. And it's looking good. Alabama, fantastic win last night. I come in from Oklahoma City. And what is this one? Oh, that's our title. What is this one? That's Auburn. This is Alabama. Anyway, no, Auburn's about to win. Anyway, Alabama did a great job, undefeated, one of the few teams.
You
What?
need to label those.
I knew they are labeled, but I can't read. It's too small. I need my glasses, and I won't wear them because glasses are for sissies.
Okay. Okay.
I can't read, so that's what I got her for. So what does that say? So the kids, when I'm looking at on the TV, like, what's the score?
Get
Like,
hers.
Dad, you need some glasses. It does say it right here. Then you swap over to the other ones. Got that. You got home run.
Home run.
And then this is my favorite.
Can I do that?
Yeah, that's what. All right. So anyway, back to this right here. Getting into college baseball, Alabama does win. They get to host for the first time since 2006 a super regional. So
good.
Alabama hasn't had the greatest baseball in the past 34 years. They've been a good team, and they do make it to regionals almost every year. They do make it far enough into the SEC tournament, but they never tend to get past the regionals very well. The last time they went to a super, they had to play the number one team in the nation, Wake Forest, who beat them 2 games in a row
tough
there.
draw.
It is, but they got a much easier draw now because St. John's upset Florida State twice to beat and win their regional. So St. John's is coming to Tuscaloosa this next week for the 2 out of 3 series.
Okay.
So it's Alabama versus St. John's. That's one of the few that's already determined and set up. Other folks that won their regional is North Carolina, Georgia, Texas, Kansas, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Cal Poly Mustangs. They are my underdog. If Alabama does not win, I want the Cal Poly Mustangs. You know why? Because they helped beat UCLA.
Oh, that is
They have been number one all season. We started when baseball started. The week 1, who was the number 1 team?
Cal Poly.
No, it was not
UCLA.
Cal Poly. It was the Bruins. The losers, the Bruins, got beat out. They lost their very first game to St. Mary's. I didn't even know what that is. I think that's like a JUCO team.
Catholic.
It must be. And the Gales beat UCLA, and then UCLA turned around and got into the final game, but St. John's defeated them. I love it. They beat them today. So they are out. So again, all right, so North Carolina, Georgia, Texas, Kansas, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Cal Poly Mustangs, the Oregon Ducks, and the Little Rock Trojans.
There's a lot of jokes to go.
You
with
know that what the Trojans know how to wrap it up.
They,
They know how to win. They know how to wrap it
yeah,
up.
wrap it up. Let's go.
Did you like that? I've been thinking about that joke all day. You didn't even laugh. I thought you would laugh. In your mind.
Let's go, Trojans. Play hard. And do you think people say?
Stick it to them. That's not funny.
Give
She
it
laughed
to
at
them.
that one. Play hard.
Come on out, Trojans.
anyway, congratulations to the Little Rock Trojans. They are going to at least a super, which is great for them, good for them. Teams that still have to play. Auburn plays Milwaukee. A big surprise, very first game, probably the biggest upset of the day was
I didn't see
UCLA.
that
Number
coming.
2 was probably when Milwaukee beat Auburn, jumped up on them 10-0.
I was blown away.
It was done early. Auburn did fight back a little bit, but ended up losing. But they did fight their way back. They are into a game where the winner wins the super, goes to the super regional here, but they must beat Milwaukee again. I think they will.
Yeah, because they beat them last night.
Yeah, they finished last night at 1:31 a.m.
That's like men's slow pitch softball.
That was crazy. I don't know why they didn't do a doubleheader today and play at 12 and then again later tonight. But whatever. Congratulations to Auburn. They got a win, and they should. They have a much deeper pitching bullpen than Milwaukee. I didn't even know Milwaukee had a college there. But you never know.
Best.
If St. John's can win and St. Mary's, you never know. But again, I think Auburn should win that game. And as soon as they lost, he texted something. I said, just wait. They'll win 3 in a row. And here they are. They're just about there.
Yeah, but I mean, even yesterday, was it yesterday? I
don't know.
Text you or Saturday. Anyways, I'm flipping through. Auburn's up 10-0. I'm like, okay, Auburn's got this. The next time I look, it was 17-12. Now Auburn was winning 17-12, but I'm like, where's the defense?
I know.
Like, how do
They
you?
gave up like 27 runs in 2 games.
I don't know, Auburn. Good luck.
If you're going to give up 27, score 28.
Well,
So,
that's
and they
a
did
win,
for the most
but
part. So
goodness.
Auburn, Milwaukee play at 5 or 6 o'clock. That game should get going here quickly. Florida State,
Dale
St.
Jarrett's
John's played
top
earlier
game.
today. St. John's beat them. Georgia Tech, Oklahoma. The score is? Ooh. Bottom of the night, 7-7 with Georgia Tech and Oklahoma. Pulling for the Sooners just because I want the SEC to get in there, so we'll see how that goes. Who? Yeah, Troy and Texas A&M and Southern Cal play. Some more Trojans. If you need more Trojans, go to Southern Cal. Kentucky and West Virginia. We'll talk about that in a second. And then Florida and Troy. So let's go with some more Trojans. Yeah, there's Trojans everywhere. There's Trojans everywhere.
Big
Lots
and
of
small.
Trojans.
Big and small.
Big and small.
Big and small.
Big Trojans and small Trojans are everywhere. Florida and
They
Troy
just
play.
slide right in, don't
Yeah,
they?
they
Dude, I finally got that one. No, that was good. You can use another one. There you go.
or this one.
Home run. That was on. They just slid right on in there, didn't they?
Sorry, we'll get a little testy here, a little PG-18. All right, so again, playing right now, Barn and Milwaukee, Georgia Tech, Oklahoma is about to finish up. Texas A&M, Southern Cal, Kentucky, Virginia, and Florida and Troy. Those winners will go to the Super Regional. Some will host, depends on where they are in ranking. So we're going to move on into the 4th inning. Move on quickly and get past this. We've got our guest server coming in here. Come on in here. His name is Jarrett. We're going to call him Dale Jarrett. So let's put our hands together here.
See right there.
Squat down
Scoot
just a little bit.
Right there.
There we go. All right.
A little bit more. Right there.
There we go. All right. Tell us your name.
My name is Jarrett.
Jarrett. Where are you from, Jarrett?
I am from Birmingham, Alabama, born and raised.
Born and raised. Where'd you go to high school?
Hewitt-Trussville High School.
Did you really?
Yes, sir.
When'd you graduate?
2022.
Did you really? You know, I taught there forever.
What,
I retired in
class
2022.
What class
I was
you
up on the
teach?
top doing the biomedical classes. Coached there for a while till last year.
Heck yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, good. Go Huskies.
Huskies.
All right. So again, all right, Jarrett. Tell us again. Why do you like working at Walk-Ons?
I love working at Walk-Ons because the environment, I have been here for over 2.5 years.
Oh, wow.
Best job I've ever had. The environment, the management, the servers, the guests,
Landon's in there
all
watching.
fantastic.
Yeah, Landon's in there checking on
Landon's
him,
in
make
there
sure he says
watching.
good things about him. Good job, Landon. So,
That's
but
right.
everybody says that, so that must be a great thing.
it's
So, Jarrett.
that's a consistent thing.
So again, he's been working here 2.5 years. Finally, we got to meet him. We've been here for a while. I haven't got to meet him yet. So again, thanks for being a part of this show.
You know, with that being consistent, I think it goes in line with what they are. This is the number one store
In
or
America.
number one location. So I think that plays into it is when you've got a good support staff and people enjoy working.
Everybody does their job.
That's
So, all right. Again, Alan gets his famous
All right,
question.
so what's your favorite thing on the menu?
The Blackjack Chicken Sandwich.
The blackjack chicken
Blackjack.
sandwich.
Did somebody say that? Is that one with the? I think that is a new one.
it is a new one.
Most everybody says the lemon chicken or the
Man, that lemon butter chicken.
lemon butter chicken. So
hard
you
to
like
beat.
that? That's a sandwich.
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite side? You like the fries or what else?
I like the fries. I get the spicy ranch to go with it. But I always get the sandwich and no tomato.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Tomatoes are good for you.
I don't like them.
He doesn't like them. Well, all right.
All right.
Dale Jarrett, thank you for being
Thank
our
you,
server
Jared.
of the week right
Good
here.
job.
Thank you, Jared. Thanks for being part of the show. And we're going to move on into the fourth inning Guitar Pros Hockey Report.
Hockey.
And again, it is a big time for hockey in America. The finals are set. The Stanley Cup is ready to roll. The Carolina Hurricanes ended up winning. Could they start with a C? It's all the same. Carolina Hurricanes versus the Vegas Golden Knights. I do think they have the coolest uniforms and kind of the coolest mascot. What?
I can't. I'll tell you in a minute.
He's still thinking about.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
it will start tomorrow night. The Stanley Cup, of course, that is the championship, wins the Stanley Cup. And you have the Carolina Hurricanes versus the Vegas Golden Knights. It'll be in Raleigh, North Carolina, so they'll open up in Carolina. I had to look it up a little bit since I don't know a lot of these players. Anyway, it's a guy named Sebastian Aho.
Oh, that's awful. Hold on.
What?
The NCAA Division I Men's Golf Championship, guess who's leading? War Eagle.
Are you serious?
I'm
They do
dead
have a good golf
serious.
team.
They just posted it.
The
Sorry.
Auburn's men team is really good this year. You know, they should have won the SEC, but they kind of choked right there toward the
Yeah.
end. Again, Alabama's not bad, but Auburn does have a
They're
very good
25
men's.
under right now. Sorry.
Really?
I didn't mean to interrupt.
That's
you.
okay.
Yes,
hey,
I
we're
did.
watching it live right here. This is sports. It's what we need to do. We need to talk about that next week. We need to get into golf and tennis and some of those along the other lines. So anyway, you've got Carolina Hurricanes versus the Vegas Golden Knights. Sebastian Aho is a fantastic offensive player for the Hurricanes.
just
in
an Aho.
He's just an Aho. And then Jack Eichel is for the Vegas Knights. So it's basically going to come down who's going to be kind of the master of the ice up there, who's going to be able to score more points. So I kind of looked, what's the matchup going to be? So Aho versus Eichel. We'll see what comes out with that. I know a lot of people are picking Vegas, even though they're a plus 125 and Carolina's a negative 125, but that's still about 55-45. So almost a coin toss of who's going to win this just because Vegas is so hot. They swept the last two series. They're kind of like the New York Knicks. They're probably the unfavored team, but they're on fire right now.
Hey.
And that's what it takes. Once
Run
you get
with
into playoffs, it's not necessarily who's the best, it's who's the hottest. And again, that's what happens with the Vegas Knights. So you got Carolina versus Vegas beginning tomorrow night in North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina. That place will be packed. They say Vegas brings a great crowd.
I bet they do.
They bring a great crowd because one, you've got your locals, and then there's
Right.
so many people always in Vegas. And they're like, hey, let's go to a hockey game.
go to a
So
hockey
they go on out there. So again, that begins tomorrow night, Stanley Cup tomorrow night. Nick Fenton with Stay at Home Sports. I just posted his hockey. I asked him if he could get back in the picture here, and he gave me a great preview. So if you want to watch and get a great expert's opinion, go to our page or go to Stay at Home Sports. I believe they're on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, and see what Nick has to say or follow our page. I've posted that as well. So again, Carolina is slightly favored, but just slightly. And if they say if Vegas wins the first one, everything flops. It'll go from 55-45 and rotate.
wow.
So if Vegas, and when they win the first one, they're almost impossible to beat. So we'll see what happens tomorrow night with the Stanley Cup. And again, Guitar Pros right over here in Trustful. Any of your instrumental needs from guitars, bass, trumpets, all kinds of cool things. They give lessons. A fantastic vinyl collection. They're good old 70s and 80s vinyl stuff I used to listen to all the time. So check out Guitar Pros here in Trustful. So we're moving on into the fifth inning. Moving right along here into the Maple Avenue Coffee House. Again, hopefully, I didn't text her this week. It's been busy because I was gone. They're going to try to get us a commercial. She said she hired a marketing company to create a nice, smooth commercial. So we're going to hopefully be able to post that as well as you do with Legacy Electrical. And again, right over here, Maple Avenue Coffee House. Great coffees and teas. Just a nice little serene place. We talk about it every week. Just quiet. Go out there and get out your notebook, whatever you may need. Write things, listen to your podcast, get your laptop out. And anyway, they do a super job, real serene. And they've also got
Protein bars.
protein bars. They got little things to snack on as well. So check out Maple Avenue Coffee House. Tracy and them do a super job and super nice, and they're just there to serve you. All right, so we're moving into the NASCAR report. And again, NASCAR's been burning into the season right here. We're well over halfway into the NASCAR, and there's somebody catching. Tyler Reddick has been in the lead by hundreds of points.
Yeah.
Denny Hamlin is
Denny.
catching him. Denny's
Denny.
coming on this past week in the Cracker Barrel 400 in Nash Vegas Super Speedway. Denny Hamlin was the winner of the Cracker Barrel 400, so that gives him lots of points. Cracker Barrel. What did I say?
No, you said it. I was just asking.
What did I say?
You said it right. What's your favorite thing about Cracker Barrel?
I don't know. I used to love Crackle Barrel. I guess Old Herschel's or Uncle Herschel's breakfast.
Yeah, that's a good one.
What?
It's the way you're saying Cracker Barrel. I don't know. It's
In Nashville, they had a race, and Denny Hamlin won it.
okay.
At
sorry.
the McDonald's 400
Okay.
in Nashville. Denny Hamlin wins it, changes up the points a little bit. Ty Gibbs is in fifth place at 449. Chase Elliott at 460.
The Cracker Barrel.
What did I say? Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, you said it just
Cracker
Cracker
Barrel.
Barrel.
That's how we say it in the South. This is Dixieland. We run them all together. Cracker Barrel.
Oh.
Go down Cracker Barrel, get some eggs.
No, you get some dumplings.
No. Are they good?
Yeah, they're
I don't know if I've had dumplings.
Chicken and dumplings.
Are
yeah.
they?
Turnip greens are good.
There's nothing bad there.
no.
It's not as home cookie as
No,
it used to
it's
be.
not.
It's turned much more manufactured and kind of large scale. It was a lot better when there were only like 5 stores opening
Hey.
all of the Southeast. Now you can't throw a rock without hitting a church or a Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel or Dollar General. Now,
All right,
hey,
Dollar General.
hey, if I'm gonna eat at Cracker Barrel and I'm gonna have them greens, take that last bite, we better be ready to go pay the check.
Oh, really? It hits.
Yeah, because I'm not using the bathroom.
It
at
hits.
Cracker
A lot of fiber. A lot of fiber in those turnip greens.
Barrel. Yep. Sorry.
All right, so again, Ty Gibbs in fourth place, Chase Elliott Ty Gibbs in fifth, Chase Elliott fourth, Ryan Blaney at 483 points in third place, Denny Hamlin sneaking back in it. He was 130 points down last week. He's at 560. Tyler Reddick has been the man to beat from day one.
Yeah.
Won the first 2 races. Boom, boom. He is at 657. So at least Denny Hamlin is getting close. And then once they get into the finals, again, it's kind of an elimination. So Tyler Reddick could be number 1, but if he runs bad in that first playoff race, he could be out.
He's out.
So it's like anything else. You could be the hottest team in playoffs, but if you lose the first round, you lose the first round. So getting ready for that as that's coming up toward the end of the season. Again, hopefully we'll get a report on that this week. The next race is coming up in Michigan at the Michigan International Speedway, the Firekeepers Casino 400. I wonder why they all go to 400 now.
I don't know.
Or some of them. There's not that many 500s. You know, the Coca-Cola in Charlotte's 600. Talladega's 500. There's one other 500, but a lot of scores
Cracker
are
Barrel's 400.
the Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel. I don't know why that's so funny, but
Cracker Barrel.
what I can do to make you laugh is what's important.
That's right.
All right, moving on into the 6th inning. The Print Corp, again, Matt Hollis, theprintcorp.com. Any of your printing needs from banners, hats, you see our hats right here. Trying to get us some signs to set up around Trussville area, posting of where the show is, and people can come in and sit out here on the outside and join us for the show. So theprintcorp.com. Again, Print Corp, they're on Facebook as well. Give them any of your printing needs that you may want. Great local prices, just him, his son, and one other guy, so you don't have to get all those big business
of
prices.
overhead.
Yes. Boom, boom, right there, right up here on Highway 11, kind of in the Trussville, Argo area. All right, it's trivia. And again, look, we got answers.
I didn't
for you.
like how you did this week.
I
by the way.
didn't.
I don't like to know the answer.
Spicy J.
I like to look them up to be able to throw a little in there. Well,
I was in a hurry today. She did a great job, didn't she? This is for Spicy J.
yeah, ready to go. I mean, good. Thank you for doing them.
You see how she's twirling her hair.
Thank you for doing them. It's much appreciated.
All right. What year? This did kind of amaze me, and it kind of makes me mad a little bit. What year? Since it's track and field, we're going to talk about that coming up in a little bit. The regionals was past week, getting ready for nationals out in Oregon in NCAA track and field. So we got some track questions here right off the bat. What year was the first again, I'll go over the questions, and then you'll answer.
Okay.
Can you wait?
Yeah.
Can you be patient?
I can wait.
All right. What year was the very first NCAA track meet? That's the first question. All right. See if you can figure that out. The second question when was the first NCAA track meet for women? Women only in their own division. So you have a women's champion this year and a men's champion. So you'll be surprised the difference in date. Quite surprising. Almost embarrassing.
I wonder if some states.
What?
I wonder if some states have a men's, women's, and an unidentified.
That's the thing. You're not unidentified. You're very identified. You just choose and reject it.
Hey, what'd you want? I was the unidentified 100-meter champion.
Yes, that would be fine. If you want to have a third category that anybody with
That is.
Any body parts you want to carry in there with you, you can be in the unidentified
I
champion.
might look at him and say, "You're a loser,"
Maybe so. So yes, there should be men, there should be women.
and that's it.
With the two
That's how we were
genders,
created.
the two genders only. Yes, that's how we are created. So the second question
Pecker,
is,
no pecker.
yes, there you go. All right, then the third here. Who is the youngest to win these? So who is the youngest to win the Masters, the U.S. Open, and the Open Championship, and the PGA Championship? We'll do 4 of the guys. So these are men's, Masters, U.S. Open, Open Championship, and the PGA in the men. Now, with this, since you don't know a lot of the women, who are the youngest women to win the women's PGA and the women's U.S. Open? We're just going to go with those two. Okay? So again, who's the youngest guy to win the Masters, U.S. Open, Open Championship, PGA? That's your 4 bigs. In the LPGA, the ladies, who are the youngest women to win the women's PGA Championship and the women's U.S. Open? That's your question.
Okay,
You got those?
I got him.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, so back to question 1. What
1921.
year- Can I ask a question?
Oh, I thought you said I just had to wait till you read all the questions.
I got to review. People are waiting on pins, and some are looking this up.
Okay.
What year was the first NCAA men's track meet?
1921.
1921. That's a long time ago.
I was.
Did you ever watch? What was the? What's the? Na 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 na. What was that movie? Chariots of Fire. Chariots of Fire. Did you ever see Chariots of Fire?
No.
Oh, that's a great movie. Chariots of Fire. It's about the guy that broke the 4-minute mile for the first time.
Oh,
or
yeah,
building
yeah.
up to break.
Yeah,
What about
yeah,
Charles,
yeah.
Rogers Bannister?
Yeah.
But yeah, building up to great movie about the Olympics in like 1906 or something and how they trained for it. So again, 1921 was the first men's NCAA track meet. Sadly, it took this long when it was the first women's NCAA track meet.
1982.
82, 61 years.
No, your math's off. You're right. You're right. Sorry.
Did you go to Hewitt Trustful?
I graduated from the Big HT in
Big HT.
97, baby.
And apparently his math from 1921 took 61 years for
That's
them to have a
crazy.
women's. That is kind of crazy. I would think that would be probably in the 60s.
Yeah, but when was the big women's movement?
In the late 60s,
Late
early
60s,
70s,
okay.
kind of with a lot of the things. So, again, that is surprising that, and I guess it just took that long to have enough women to be able to compete
Yeah,
in enough
probably.
events to have a meet.
That's a good point because for so long they didn't have that. So
Yeah.
you gotta build those programs.
Yeah. I mean, they just put women pole vault in Alabama like 12 years ago.
Really.
Yeah, they haven't had a lot of women's pole vault. And javelin has only been going a few years for the girls in high school for Alabama. So, again, they're
They
getting
have-
there.
Alabama has a paraambulatory team.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're really good.
They are.
They're very, very good.
Yeah,
Ooh, something smells good.
it does. I know. I put it. I know. I know somebody that might get a chance to go down there and run.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yep.
KC and the Sunshine Band.
KC and the Sunshine Band.
Kaylin Kinnemer. That would be
We'll see.
fantastic.
We'll see. There's
That
some,
would be so awesome.
there's some things.
It's in
we gotta
Tuscaloosa,
check on.
right?
Don't worry. If I ever have an Alabama
You are going
shirt
to
on-
pull for your daughter
Listen,
in
if
crimson
I
and
ever
white.
have an Alabama shirt, I can promise you my underwear and my undershirt are War Eagle.
But nobody can see that. You are going to be. Look, it's going to swap you over. You're on the dark side of the force right
I'm
now.
not.
You're exactly. You got to support your daughter.
Oh, I'll support my daughter.
I know. And you're going to. It's cool. Yeah.
Oh,
He'll
I'll
be a
support-
Tide fan.
No.
Give it 2 years.
I will.
I'll have to fire him and get a host
Let's
for all.
go, Kaylin, and that's it. There
Roll
will be
Tide.
No, yeah, there won't be any.
Anyway, I hope that works out. That'd be
I'll get
awesome.
some Bubba tea.
'Cause she's awesome, man. She's got national records, state records.
She does.
She is the man.
She's the woman.
I mean that in a
Yeah,
you know.
right.
She's the boss.
We have to
She's the
clarify that
man.
nowadays.
I guess you do. Sadly,
We got to clarify that.
She
She
is.
is 18. So
beautiful
she's-
young lady. She's
she is-
she's 18 already.
She's 18.
Oh my gosh! All right. So anyway, Kaylin Kinnemer getting ready for her senior year.
That's right.
And she'll hopefully be able to work for the Alabama Paralympic or
Ambulatory.
Ambulatory track and
team.
field. Is it
Track
track?
and
Okay. All right. So again, let's get back to our things here. All right. Who is the youngest man or youngest to win the Masters?
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods, y'all. 21 years old. And I remember when he won it because that's ridiculous. I mean, to be that young and to win that hard of a golf course, that whole tournament. That was in 1997, and he was fire for about 5 or 6 years.
He was.
And then he caught on fire
Yeah.
for 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, and now I don't know. I don't know. He's got something's happened.
He changed.
Yeah, he changed.
He changed. He got in a fight and wrecked a car about 6 times. And I love this past year when it had him pulling up those memes and videos of him pulling up to the Masters
guy that was
and
at
wrecking in the sand.
Yes.
Those were great.
And the guy at the tournament, I forget how many years ago it was, he had Tiger's mug shot on his T-shirt, and he was standing at like the 18th green.
People have such a great sense of humor. All right, so Tiger's the youngest to win the Masters. Who is the youngest to win the U.S. Open?
Johnny McDermott.
Johnny McDermott. I would not have guessed that. That was 1911.
Way before my time.
Yes, I have heard the name McDermott, but I would have never guessed that. And again, he was 19 years old to win the U.S. Open. That is absolutely crazy. All right, the Open Championship.
Steve Ballesteros. I don't know. Ballesteros. Ballesteros. It's a Steve Ballesteros. If I was announcing in the stadium and next on the tee, and excuse me,
Steve,
why don't you look at that?
Ballesteros.
Why don't you look at that really closely? That first name,
Steve.
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 Okay.
Steve
Is it
Ballesteros.
Steve?
It is. It is.
I said Steve. Steve.
Can I do
What?
that?
Did you take out my actual?
I got it right here. Anyway, he's 22 years old.
Steve.
Steve
Steve. Okay.
Ballesteros.
Go
Say
put
that
some-
again.
Instead of put
No,
some
Ballesteros
salve. Put
is-
some salve on that. Put some Steve on that.
That was actually funny. What do you put it on? What do you put that Steve on?
That Steve on there. Slap a Trojan on it. All right, here we go.
They were-
Ah,
I'm sorry, folks. It's hard to get help for free these days. Back to this right here. All right, moving on. Steve
I bet
Ballesteros
he or
is
she
one of the
would.
last.
he or she would do it.
Yes, he's one of the last live golfers. He's one of the last ones to do it. Please, moving on here. PGA champion. Who is the youngest to win the PGA championship?
Gene Sarazen.
Sarazen. You actually got that right.
Yeah, I know.
I was hoping you said it. Gene Sarazen, 1922.
It's a
Long
race.
time ago to win that.
1828.
Huh?
1868 is Tommy Morris Jr.
Oh, yeah. All time. Okay.
No, it wasn't really.
Oh, and the modern Open PGA was Steve Ballesteros, and then all time was Tom Morris in 1868. Oh my
Junior.
gosh,
Junior.
17 years old.
He's a
Yes,
junior.
I don't even know who that is. Tom Morris Jr. 17. That's crazy. That's awesome. What's crazy is there's some kids now that are 17-year-olds that can shoot 70s,
Yeah.
68, 69, 70. That's so it's
I've got
awesome.
a friend of mine two friends of mine. One, their son plays at Sanford,
Yeah.
Patrick Isbell.
Okay.
His son Gavin, him and Lacey's son Gavin plays at Sanford.
Oh, okay.
Plays
Yeah.
golf for Sanford.
Yeah.
And then another friend of mine, their son Jackson plays at Westbrook, and he's
Okay.
he's
Oh,
pretty
they're
solid.
good. The guys are ridiculous.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy is the guys, if you don't shoot 70 or you know at least below par, you don't get a scholarship in guys. But for the girls,
If you can just hit the ball at the tee,
if you can get it in the fairway most of the time, you really should have. Because when I was coaching golf, I was a girls golf coach for 2 years at Hewitt, and literally I had the Florida State coach. Florida State. Now this is not a small school. The Florida State coach called me and says, "Coach, you got any girls that can shoot under 85?"
yeah, they've got scholarships to give away
Yeah.
for golf.
He had 3 scholarships he could not fulfill that year because he didn't even have girls try out. He had a tryout, and all of them were shooting like 107. He said, "I can't put you on the team." But you definitely could have. You would have been really good at golf. Yeah, she'd have been lefty.
Lefty.
Yeah, she's lefty.
Speaking of lefty,
Oh Lord,
did that catcher, man, that catcher for UCLA, she,
a left-handed catcher. We noticed
Wild.
that. I've never seen at that level a left-handed catcher. That's
sorry,
impossible. You should
I
never
didn't
do
take
that.
it from you, Spicy
No.
J.
But you just don't see it.
Yeah,
You-
because most of your batters,
Yeah.
most of your batters are right-handed, so that it's
it's a better
more of
angle for a
fluid
catcher.
motion.
It's like this third baseman should never be left-handed, and the first baseman should never be right-handed. It just helps play the corner. It gives you a little bit of an advantage. So anyway, yeah, UCLA did have. I'm glad you noticed that.
I did.
Good for
That
you.
mitt she had was
Yeah, it
just,
was kind of a funky-looking mitt.
Was,
So
yeah.
anyway, it doesn't matter. You
So-
know where she is right now? Watching.
she's on the bus home.
She's on. They're on the bus home. We're just watching. Probably sticking around watching. So anyway, back to the women's here. Who was the youngest women to win the PGA Championship? The Women's PGA Championship.
Brooke Henderson.
Brooke Henderson, and I do know her. She's really, really good. I think she had a shoulder injury the past couple of years, but anyway, she was 18, and she won it in 2016. So the women's PGA, and then the women's U.S. Open,
Inby Park.
Inby Park. I do not know her. I don't remember that name right there.
You don't know old
I don't know.
Inby?
Inby.
You
I don't
never
know
met
Inby.
old Inby?
Inby
Okay.
or Albie. Anyway, she won at 19 years old. So it's amazing that these teenagers can play well enough to be able to do that. So again, good questions there as we get into golf and a
I'm
little bit
glad
of track
you didn't
right there.
ask the others, by the way.
Yeah, it was just kind of a lot to go on
No,
there
let's
because I
go.
don't know a lot of it. I mean, sadly, it's not a lot of people know a lot of the
Can
women.
you say that name?
Gia Shin
Jaya Sen.
is the youngest to win the women's Open.
Jaya Sen.
She's old. She's 20.
And Lydia Cole. All right, here we go.
Home run.
All right, let's go.
Moving on to the 7th inning. My boy, I got to go up there with him this past week. John McClenny Concrete. What? I'm sorry. He got tickets.
That's his boy.
I've known
my
John.
boy,
I've known John a long time. We went.
Where's the,
What?
where?
That's in there somewhere. We've got that soundtrack somewhere in there.
where?
Anyway, so we got to go up in the back of a double-wheeled dually
Say
flatbed.
a double flat trailer.
We might as well have been in one. It was like a bus we took up there. And again, John drove the whole way. He will not let anybody drive. John's one of those guys that will not let anybody drive. You that way? If you got to travel, you got to drive?
I do have to drive.
I would
because
prefer to drive, but sometimes I can't hack it. Like when we drove to Yellowstone, that's a long drive. I'd get about 8 hours in, and she'd have to. I couldn't. It's a long drive.
It's not. I don't know. People say that's a control thing.
I think
but
it is.
It kind of is, but I do it because I want my vehicle so that if I need to get back, do you want to
You're
go
in
back?
charge.
I'm leaving.
You're in charge.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're getting.
Yeah, well,
out
there's
of
lots of times we had a escort pick us up. Not what you're thinking. I know
didn't say
exactly where
anything.
you went with that.
I went there.
to
You were
watch
there?
the Trojans
You were-
with the Trojans. So you had an escort pick
We
you up with
got
the
picked up
Trojans.
by
An escort with the
a
Trojans.
ride.
Oh, ride, right? Yep.
And it was pretty cool because it was like this big, huge Suburban, and it had like drinks in the middle. And
bet it did.
Oh, it was pretty nice.
Little lay down bed in the
Chris
back.
Martin, what's up? Let's give her a round of applause.
Oh,
That's not it.
man.
That's Chris Martin, my man.
I haven't seen this joker in forever.
He's the new offensive coordinator, Springville High School.
Congratulations.
The wing gun. Watch out. The Tigers are going to be rocking and rolling. Wait, watch out, Clay Chalkful.
Hey,
The Springville Tigers are coming for you. I know. As soon as they heard you got it.
man, I hadn't seen him in forever. I played baseball with him at Center
Really, we
Point.
coached together this past year.
Yeah, I grew up with him at Center Point.
Yeah, I coached
Ballpark.
him way back when. Him and Rob Pate, they're all same age there. So anyway, so
We all
Chris
grew
Martin.
up at Center Point Ballpark
I
together.
guess so. Yeah, you did. Yeah. Anyway. All right. So again, moving on in here to 7th inning into the John McClenny Concrete. If you have any concrete that you need, the guy
Or
can
you
do
need an escort
pavers.
to pick you up.
Or you need an escort to pick you up, take you out to Oklahoma City. John McClenny can do that. And again, he does a super job with pavers,
Don't have a teammate,
steps.
though.
What?
Don't have a teammate that needs to go because. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, you want to go to Omaha?
Well, I would, but I've already got plans.
You do not.
I have 5 kids.
I got 6.
Oh, Omaha.
Yeah,
when
Omaha.
Does that start?
The guy,
Wednesday?
2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks.
Yeah, June 12th.
Oh, yeah, I could do that.
Because they got to do the super regionals
Did you
next
see He
week.
paused when I said, "Yeah, I could do that." He was like,
He says that, but he's not probably.
Okay, y'all going to Omaha.
"Can
All
I
right.
drive?"
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
We gotta
We
get
get a big sponsor. If we can get a sponsor to sponsor our trip out there, we can rent a car or whatever. We give folks give us a
Is
couple
an
$100
escort-
bucks.
Escort going to pick
An
us up?
escort can pick us up. I better not. My wife will get mad. This was a guy that drove.
Oh,
There
so
were
now
no
it was a
females in this trip
male
at all.
Escort.
I hope you know that.
So now it's a male escort.
Oh, that didn't come out right either, did it?
I bet it didn't.
Did I do that?
You
What
got
is
a
this
male escort. We're talking about Trojans.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah.
I like that one.
Oh yeah!
Okay.
All right, so anyway, back to this. Oh my gosh, we got to wrap it
Oh,
up.
we gotta
John
wrap it
McClenny,
up.
the Landon
Spicy
lock.
J
He
said
saw
hurry up.
Landon, Brian Landon, or not Landon. It's the LeMaster lock. Now we keep
LeMaster.
bouncing on that. Brian LeMaster is not here tonight, but he did see him in public, so he says go with this for your bet.
Oh, you want me to
Yes.
announce? Okay. So LeMaster, I had to go all the way to Publix to get this, but he said West Virginia over Kentucky tonight.
I'm pulling for Kentucky. I want the SEC to win. Did we get a final on the Oklahoma Georgia Tech game quickly? Again, moving on into UFL. John does a UFL report. The Stallions are out. They blew it. They had a chance. They were in the lead. They lost their last 2 games, I think, on purpose.
AJ decided he wants to run.
AJ is done. The Stallions are out of the playoffs for the first time since UFL has come back. So in year 4, they've been in 3 times. Oh, so anyway, they're out. And again, a lot of rumor of Birmingham leaving and not having a Stallions team next year. I think that's pretty much happening because they only had like 200 fans in there in each game. So again, the Stallions could have been their last game in Birmingham. We'll see what happens with
We
that.
don't
So
support professional.
we really don't. I mean, and that's
College
what
and
I
high
listened to Cole Kublik and McElroy this morning, and McElroy's like, you know what? You've got filet mignon every Saturday with Alabama and Auburn and SEC. You've got, tomahawk steak on Sundays to watch, and then you got hamburger that you're trying to eat with the UFL. It's just not at the level we want it to be here. So we'll see if the UFL sticks it up. The UFL will be fine. A final. Oklahoma defeats Georgia Tech. So Oklahoma moves on. Go SEC. SEC. Do what?
10 innings.
But they did beat them. 10
them.
innings. Oklahoma defeats Georgia Tech, who was ranked number 3 in the nation. So the 1 and the 3 teams are out. So a lot of upsets there. So in the UFL playoffs, you got the DC Defenders will be at the Orlando Storm next week. And you got Louisville Kings, who started off 0-3 and ended up winning 6 of their last 7 right there. They will play the St. Louis Battlehawks at St. Louis. So you got DC at Orlando. You got Louisville at St. Louis. The Barons are continuing to get worse. They are 19-31, the worst league in the entire Southern League. Of all 8 teams, they are the worst by far. The next best has 25 wins.
You know they got a new ticket package, don't you?
No, what?
Yeah, for $200, it gets you and 3 people in the game, and you can stand on third and call plays.
That's probably just
Get
as good.
signals.
Anyway, they went 3-2 this past week against the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. This week they're at the Knoxville Smokies. So the Barons better get their act together, get that figured out. Moving into the 8th inning, Cahaba Running Company. Again, Matt, Mashalki, any of your running things, if you want to go from a couch potato to somebody ready for a marathon, if you're somewhere in between,
the couch to the
Cahaba
bathroom.
Running. Cahaba Running Company. Check them out on Facebook, CahabaRunningCo.com.
Couch
Big
to the
runner right
bathroom.
here.
Couch to the bathroom.
The couch to the bathroom. If you need help, call Matt Mashalki. All right, so dealing with track. The regionals finished up last week in Lexington and out in Fayetteville, Arkansas. It is set. Alabama is looking pretty good. They have 15 men going to nationals and 6 women. Auburn has 11 men going to nationals and 6 women. And congratulations to the one athlete from Samford University, Bradley Franklin. She took a sip of mine. Bradley Franklin in the 110 hurdles is making it to nationals. So congratulations to Samford getting up right there. It'll be in Eugene, Oregon. It was good stuff, wasn't it?
Jay's about to be
Spicy J took a sip
triple
of mine.
X J.
Keep her clothes on. Keep her clothes on.
Hey,
What's up,
there's my
Serena's?
chiropractor.
Brian Serena's in the house.
Yes, sir.
He gets a round of applause.
Hey, it's because of
Hey,
him that I can
y'all
sit
have an
in this
anniversary.
chair.
Y'all just did. I saw you posted something. Happy anniversary. They've been married 12 years now. Congratulations.
Really? Okay. Oh,
With a 22-year-old.
that's right.
So anyway, yeah, if you ever need anybody, Brian Serena Chiropractic.
Hey, he's the reason I can sit in this chair and do this show.
I know. I need you to work on my shoulder. I know. It's bad. It's not good. Anyway, so congratulations to Samford athlete Bradley Franklin, the one running the 110 hurdles. He is ranked 2nd in the nation right now.
Oh, wow.
And at one time, he had the fastest NCAA 60-meter hurdle.
Hey, Mr. Miss Martin.
How are y'all? We just saw Chris coming in. How are y'all doing? All right, so moving in finally to the last inning, we're ninth inning. I know, Chris. His parents are here. They live down the street from me growing up. So ninth inning, basically coming up the World Cup. Brady and Trey Caldwell will be giving us a World Cup review every week, maybe even twice a week, because the World Cup's coming up. You going to watch any of it?
The what?
World Cup soccer, football.
Football. No.
I watched some of it.
My sisters and
It's
their
like watching
kids,
paint dry.
They love soccer, and I'm just like, I don't get it.
It's like a turtle walking across the desert with nowhere to go, no end in sight for the turtle to get. There's no water hole, there's no oasis. It's just like watching a turtle walk through the sand. I just can't.
It's like taking a crap in your hand.
Can I do that?
All right, let's go.
I don't even know what that means. Folks, I'm sorry. We'll have a new co-host next week.
Because I said it's like crapping in your hand.
I don't even know what that
wants
means.
to do that. Nobody wants
Oh,
to do
nobody
that.
wants to watch that. I got you. Okay, I didn't know where you were going with that. You get off base sometimes. Anyway, World Cup
Understand
beginning in
my humor.
June, starting in a week or two. A lot of preliminary games going on. USA is projected to probably finish in the top 8, maybe, but we get thumped. When they start playing real football,
Football.
we get thumped. Now, the women can tend to hold their own. They do pretty well in the
The
Olympics and
women
World Cup.
do well in soccer.
FIFA World Cup coming up, but it is a big deal. It is
Yeah.
the number, almost 5 billion people
Really?
will watch football.
Man, that's awesome.
The World Cup. They actually watch more World Cup than they do Olympics. So anyway, Brady and Trey, they're big soccer guys. They both played at Springville. They're going to have our soccer report coming up, so we'll have that added in. And that, my friend, is episode 42. What time it is?
6 o'clock.
Boom! Could
Boom,
not
we
ask for
made
any
it.
better than that. 6 o'clock on the nose.
On
Thank
the
you for
nose.
being a part of Dixie
Remember.
Sports Plus, episode 42. We are 10 weeks away from a year old.
Don't crap in your hand. Let's
Don't,
go.
please do not crap your hand and pull for the Trojans.
They'll just slide right in there.
No!
Careful.
Sorry, folks. Come back next week. We'll be here live at Walk-Ons, 5 p.m. on Monday, every Monday. Spread the word. Get the word out there. It's the best show you've never watched. Again, we'll see you next week. Dixie Sports Plus, Jimmy Curley, Alan Kimmer.